If someone had told me at 77 I'd be crashing at a nursing home for 2 months, I'd have laughed them out the door. Me? No way. Maybe in a distant, wrinklier future. But life, with its impeccable sense of humor, packed me off for a little unexpected vacation. It was supposed to be a brief recovery stint. Rest, recuperate, back to business. Instead, those 8 weeks rearranged my mental furniture and gave me a front row seat to the absurd theater of aging. I met a parade of characters. Some had been parked there for years, others were still lucky enough to get family visits. But many had been quietly filed under forgotten. It made me think. Dangerous, I know. About connection, about the kind of lives we build, about how easy it is to trade meaning for noise. Some people there had found a sort of zen. Others just replayed their regrets like bad reruns. During long, creaky chair conversations and nights that felt like they'd been stretched in a factory, I realized something simple. Whether you're 17 or 77, life is basically a series of pop quizzes, and no one's ever fully prepared. So here are 7 unsolicited life lessons from an old person you didn't ask for. Take notes. One day, you'll be old too, and you might want a cheat sheet. Lesson 1. Loneliness isn't just sad. It's a full-blown epidemic, and aging makes you a prime candidate. Nursing homes are sold as places of care. In reality, they're often quiet theaters of slow, invisible goodbyes. People sit for months, years even, with no visitors. Their kids are too busy, their friends have vanished, and no amount of smiling staff can replace a hug from someone who remembers your birthday. The cruelest part of aging isn't the wrinkles or the medications. It's the moment you realize the world has moved on and you've become a footnote. I spent decades chasing deadlines and dollars. I should have chased connection. Turns out love is the only investment that compounds with age. Lesson 2. Health isn't just wealth. It's the bank, the wallet, and the safe. I met a man who'd conquered capitalism. Cars, houses, globe-trotting galore. Now he couldn't lift a spoon. All those riches, and still he needed help to scratch his own back. Watching him made it painfully clear. When your body taps out, your money can't sub in. I wish I'd skipped a few stress-fueled meetings and taken a walk instead. Because once health is gone, your lifestyle becomes a museum. Nice to look at, totally useless. Lesson 3. Stuff doesn't matter. I used to own more chairs than guests and more jackets than occasions. Now, I live in a room the size of a closet with just enough space to turn around and not much else. And I don't miss a single item. Not one. Those things we obsessively collect, they won't come to your funeral. But the people you made memories with might. I'd trade every decorative pillow I ever bought for one more belly laugh with an old friend. We don't need more stuff. We need more stories. Lesson 4. Independence is the real luxury item. Remember how great it feels to make your own breakfast? Dress yourself? Walk unaccompanied to the bathroom? Well, enjoy it while it lasts. Here, many can't do any of that without help. And trust me, there's no joy in being supervised while putting on socks. Independence is invisible when you have it. When it's gone, it's the only thing you can think about. So don't waste it complaining about traffic or lukewarm coffee. Relish the fact that you still have the agency to complain. Lesson 5. Happiness doesn't come gift-wrapped. It's stitched into the smallest, silliest things. An 85-year-old woman here grinned like a teenager every morning. I asked for her secret. She said she didn't think about what she'd lost, just what she still had. Profound, right? We look for happiness like it's hiding in Paris or a promotion, but it's actually in that first sip of tea, a dog's tail wag, or sunlight on your face. Spoiler, happiness isn't lost. You just haven't checked under your nose. Lesson 6. Grudges are heavy. Let them go. I watch people here carry resentment like prized possessions, anger at kids, siblings, dead people, even politicians. None of it helped. One woman whispered she regretted not forgiving her sister before she passed. It stuck with me. Those who held on to bitterness weren't punishing anyone but themselves. Turns out forgiveness is the ultimate self-care, not because they deserve it, but because you do. I chose peace, and it felt like putting down a backpack full of rocks I didn't even know I was lugging. Lesson 7. Every day is ridiculous and precious. One morning, someone just didn't wake up. The night before, he'd laughed over dinner. Then he was gone. No fanfare. That's life. One moment you're reminiscing about your youth, the next you're a memory. We waste so much energy worrying, regretting, and planning for someday. But someday doesn't come with a calendar alert. It just arrives or doesn't. So stop saving joy for later. Say the words now. Take the photo, make the call, drink the good wine. Because when time runs out, you won't regret the things you did. You'll regret the ones you didn't. My 2 months in the nursing home were less of a pause and more of a masterclass. I learned that life isn't tallied by birthdays, but by how fully we show up. Yes, big milestones matter, but the tiny daily choices shape who we are. I've seen both kinds of elders, those who leave no unfinished business and those who'd rewrite everything if they could. Getting old isn't the problem, wasting your shot at meaning is. I don't fear aging anymore, I fear missed chances. So if you're hearing this, consider it your unsolicited nudge. Don't wait for a crisis to remind you what really counts. Health, love, purpose. They don't come automatically with time. They come with intention. And when all you have left is memory, may you have enough to smile about. Life is absurdly short. Live like it's precious. Love like you mean it. And whatever you do, don't waste the damn day.